Let's go to Scott Shasteen on the Sweet Tea Bakery hotline. Scott Shasteen, the play-by-play voice for Tullahoma, joins us. Scott, tough night tonight for the Cats.
Yeah, tough night tonight for Moore County, too. That score is shocking right there. It was a tough night for Tullahoma. Dennis. The Wildcats came into the game with the only team, being the only team in District 8 AAA that controlled their own destiny, that could win out and win the district championship. But Tullahoma turned it over twice in the first quarter, failed to convert on fourth down inside the 10-yard line of Lawrence County twice in the first half. Lawrence County jumped out in front. Tullahoma made a furious comeback in the fourth quarter, but just ran out of time, and Lawrence County upsets Tullahoma tonight 28-21.
There was fall break for Tullahoma. Thank you. Do you think that played anything for it? Do you think that played a role? Thank you, Pito. I'm feverish.
I'll do a little coach speak here, Dennis, and I'll say no. There are no excuses. Tullahoma goes through this every year, so they've traditionally come out of this break and played pretty well. Shelbyville used to be the opponent on this night. Tullahoma has a very good history against Shelbyville, so I'll say no, that didn't play a factor. Tullahoma's inability to get started in the first half. You know, this is multiple games now where Tullahoma has fallen behind in the first half. They've come from behind a couple of times, but they were not able to tonight.
We're talking to Scott Shasteen, the play-by-play voice for the Ticket in Tullahoma, voice of the Wildcats.
Talking about the loss tonight, they'll move on. You got two district games to finish up with. Got Lincoln County next week at home. Lincoln County beat up on Coffee County pretty good tonight. Talk a little bit about Coach Isla's mentality moving forward. He knows a couple of wins, definitely improve him moving into the playoffs. But it's going to be a couple of tough games, especially with Lincoln County next week.
Well, absolutely. And, District 8 AAA is so bunched up right now. You've got Lincoln County and Shelbyville with one loss, and a number of teams with two losses. Tullahoma and Lawrence County are two of them, so Lawrence County wins that tiebreaker there. But everybody's still got tough games to go, and Tullahoma will welcome in a Lincoln County team, that's coming off a big win over Coffee County. So the Wildcats will have to get it together, a win next week, and Tullahoma could put itself in position to possibly finish second place and get that automatic playoff berth. But it's looking more and more like the Wildcats are going to have to hope for a wild card spot.
All right. Scott, we appreciate it as always. We'll talk to you next week, okay?
Thank you, Dennis.
All right. That is Scott Shasteen, the play-by-play voice for Tullahoma.